Hey, shout out from Leeds. We're on our way to the inauguration ceremony of the first African mayor of Leeds. And guess what? She's a woman, a female, and her husband is no other person than distinguished Senator Marshall. Oh, our Lord Mayor's name is Abigail Marshall Cartoon. She's a 50-year-old woman, the first African woman, or should I say the first woman of color to be made the mayor of Leeds. So we're here in Leeds. My love, say hello.
Hello.
My people, Kasala don burst again. The buzz where they happen between Senate President Godswill Akpabio and Senator Natasha never cool down. So now her husband don't enter the matter. He don't tell Akpabio straight, say make him respect his wife. This one don't make the whole gist hot past before. Since Natasha come out talk say Akpabio don't they do her strong thing. Everywhere don't scatter. Some people really say she they talk true. Others say na political strategy. But now where her husband don't show face, he don't add more fire to the matter. It means say no be play for their side. Meanwhile, Akwa Ibom women don't vex enter streets they protest, say make Natasha leave Akpabio alone. My people, it be like say this matter just the start. This whole wahala they make people ask. So women no fit talk waiting do am for Naija without people shutting them down. Or Natasha they use this matter run politics. If it true, e bad. If you know true, wahala still there. Anyhow where e be, this matter don't choke. Before we enter the video, I beg no door, like this video so that YouTube will also recommend it to others. Subscribe and turn on that notification bell so that you no go miss any of our updates each time we drop new updates. So I go like hear what you wanna think for comment section concerning this trending topic we have today. So make I allow you to take a look.
Let your husband defend himself. Natasha advises Senate President's wife. Akpabio's wife slams 250 billion naira suit against Kogi Senator. Keke, I know you'll come to this later, but we'll still look at all the other stories. But I know that this is what the Yorubas will call Ishuatanyo, yam pepe, scatter. You know, everybody is now getting in the ring. The spouses are involved. You know, I hope.
Senate President.
You know, former Senate President. You know, interesting, but your views will be very important. Now, I'm not avoiding the this there's this old journalistic saw. I still will know that they say sex sells for journalism. So for news people, but I think on a more serious note, I think the counsel by the former Senate President Bukola Saraki is one that should be noted, and that is that in all this,
yes,
you have to look at the integrity and the image of the institution, because the Senate is a very, important institution, just, as the upper arm of the National Assembly, in all this, that while the rights of individuals, should be protected, but also, we must also look at the institutional, the institutional implication. Secondly, I'll endorse the view of Senator Erechi Ngibe, like all this, that what we should be talking about is the kind of debate we should be having on National Assembly on the issues.
From the interview that she granted.
Yes, and that is why I deplore, young people, on the social media and the rest, who are insulting. Excuse me. This is my own view. You have expressed your view. This is my own view. Let me just say, I say I deplore because it's to me it is insolent. Somebody was here yesterday, saying that what Senator Rizzi said is quite unintelligent, is incoherent or whatever. That is our own view.
Yes.
Just as you have your own view to express.
Yes.
This culture of intolerance, mannerlessness, in the media, it should be condemned. People, if there's a debate, people have the right to express their own views. And people must show respect. You may disagree with people, but you must do it in a very decent, polite way. That is the culture of debate, which we grow up. And for this idea of leaving the argument and insulting the person who is making the argument, it should not be tolerated. It should be condemned.
she expressed her view. You know, I mean, there are people who may not agree with her view, and it's legitimate for them to disagree. But you don't have to express them. But what she's saying,
also come out.
And I also agree with Senator Olujimi. They are talking from a very mature, you know, experience in the position. You know, Senator Olujimi was, the Senate.
By the way, says that the Senate is meant for the elderly.
No, I don't like the way you waited to listen to Steve. I was asking you a question, and I asked you.
Okay, I listened to you.
What view did you endorse? Yeah. That's all I asked. What
okay,
That's
exactly.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I'm very sorry about that. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry about that. Now, the view that I endorse is that, you know, which Senator made on our lives, was that Reggie King made that the Senate should be focusing on issues. If we were having controversy, in the Senate, and which the public should also join, it should be on the issues. For instance, there is the tax issue. So if people are talking that certain senators are taking this position on the tax bill, and some other senators have a different views, and me and you are saying that we support this function. It's more productive. So he's saying that the focus of the Senate should be on issues. Okay. And on that point, our position for me is unassailable.
All right, are you saying marginalization of women is not an issue to be discussed in the Senate, given that there are only 4 women senators in the Senate? Is that what you're saying?
I'm just asking.
Because that is the cause of many Nigerians.
No, I have not said that. If you like to know, I'm a male feminist.
Yes. I know. You always say that. I'm telling you. I want to balance the topic. That's all.
You know, I was part of the formation of the women in Nigeria more than 40 years ago.
Right.
I'm a feminist. So I will never support any form of oppression. You know.
Yes.
Or harassment of women.
But
I'm saying that we must draw a point, you know, whereby, you know, the attention, you know, of a very important institution is being diverted. And like Senator, excuse me, and like Senator Saraki said, the Senate, you know, as an institution, you know, has the capacity to deal with this issue. You know, the one that cannot be dealt with, like Libero said, it's going to court. I mean, and then the matter is in court. Let the court settle it.
Okay.
So I'm saying that if anybody is aggrieved from either side, if you feel it's not a matter that can be settled at the Senate, it is going to and already suits have been filed, you know. So let the matter be settled in court, and the procedural one, the procedural one that will settle in the Senate. The Senate from what Senator Saraki was saying, has the capacity, you know, to resolve that, and you should explore that.
It has the capacity to resolve that. Wait, I will take this day out, but I want to make my point, and my point is, I am quite disappointed at the fact that you don't think the issue of marginalization should not be addressed the way it should be addressed. Whether or not we are speaking... Wait, can I finish?
No.
I'm saying my opinion. I'm not him. I'm disappointed at the fact that issues of marginalization should be discussed in public opinion and in the Senate. That is my point. Yes, quite disappointed. All right.
Hello everyone. The matter don't enter spouses arena. Akpabio's wife came out and did a press conference and all of that, and that she's suing Senator Natasha for, is it 250 billion, million? I can't even remember what the figure was, that she's seeking a legal address. According to her, she didn't say legal redress, whether it's official residential address, I don't know, whether it's legal address, redress or whatever, I don't know. But anyway, this video it's still an Vancouver matter anyway, because of the Vancouver matter comes in different forms, not just funny ones. But this time, the Alema of Warri Kingdom has come out, and according to the report that is here, this is what I've seen. I've not verified. I'm saying this. I've seen it on 2 handles. I've seen it on this Jackson Ude handle, and also Rufai was saying of Arise TV. So I'm sure those ones they've done their verification. This letter, Senator Natasha'S husband has come out to speak. Remember, Senator Akpabio's wife was saying that, does this particular how did she even put it to? Is the husband aware of it, or is the husband? Let me even show you that particular thing that she did. Right? Just take a look at this.
So I really don't understand where this is coming from. And I believe that for somebody to go and make such an allegation, there must be a discussion at home. There must have been a sanction or an approval. Oh, you're going to say this, go ahead and say it. And if the approval has come from the husband, our friend, I believe that he would have spoken to me because we are close. He's close to my husband. But if he didn't give her the approval to go on air and make such an allegation, then the question is, does he have...
Okay. I think I'm just hearing, I'm just like, oh Lord have mercy, oh Lord have mercy. So you saw that. Now, this is what is coming out from High Chief Emmanuel Udua, the Alema of Wari. He says, I'm aware of Akpabio sexually harasses my wife, Senator Natasha'S husband reveals. High Chief Emma Udua, the Alema of Wari Kingdom and husband of Senator Natasha Udua, has confirmed that he is aware of Senate President Godswill Akpabio's several sexual harassment of his wife. Udua, in a statement, said he had respectfully approached the Senate President on the issue and asked that his wife be treated with respect. According to him, Akpabio's refusal to back off led to the wife's frustration, which led to her public outcry. So let me read the statement. And this statement, he says, it came out on 1st of March, which is yesterday. He said the Alema of Wari Kingdom, and he puts it. It's a statement by High Chief Emmanuel O. Udua. I had initially resolved to refrain from commenting on the ongoing dispute between my beloved wife, I love how I put out beloved wife, Senator Natasha Udua, and the Senate President, Senator Godswill Akpabio. However, recent developments have compelled me to issue this statement. It is clear that certain sentiments are being stirred up unnecessarily, distracting from the serious underlying allegation which should concern every discerning individual with sound family values. Honestly, this is what really should concern people. Even the way to say that this man, you people are family friends, you are going after his wife, your friend's wife. What kind of immorality and indecency? You say, oh, yeah, we know it's allegation, but that allegation, let us be serious and say, let's investigate it. To even do it in the presence of the husband, holding. So for me as a Muslim, you understand, I can't even relate. Why is my husband friend holding my hand? What business do you have holding hand? So it's a normal thing in other culture, other religions. So there's really nothing, wrong with that in those. But Lord have mercy. But anyway, let me continue. He said, without prejudice to the ongoing legal proceedings, I wish to emphasize that my wife was duly elected by her people due to the immense love, respect, and confidence they have in her. And she's committed to delivering quality representation to her district and the nation at large. She's a devoted wife, and the bond we share is deep and unwavering. She has always remained truthful, even in the face of adversity. My wife has confided in me about her interactions with the Senate President, whom I considered a family friend. In response, I approached the matter with the utmost maturity and responsibility, as it is my duty as a traditional leader who has immense respect for constituted authority and upholds core family values, fosters peace and harmony. I personally met with the Senate President and respectfully urged him to extend the courtesy and respect to my wife deserves, while also honoring the friendship between us. We reached an understanding and agreed to resolve the issue amicably. However, despite this agreement, my wife continues to express concerns about the harassment she has endured from the Senate President. I have unwavering faith in my wife's loyalty, and I'm fully committed to our marriage, which is grounded in love, compassion, and mutual respect. I would never trade her for anything, as she is the greatest joy of my life. Aww. I now respectfully urge the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the Senate President, to treat my beloved wife with the respect and dignity she truly deserves, with the relevant authorities and the court determine the underlying issues. Hi, Chief Emmanuel. I don't know this person, but I'm just like, this is such a mature statement, you know, actually. I'm just behaving as a leader, standing with his wife and still, you know, being, I can just imagine my husband, me telling my husband, somebody's harassing me. Hey, that one, you know, he will come after you like no man's business. I was saying to my husband is very quiet. He's a very, if you see him, he doesn't like beds. Yeah. Like that kind of person, you say, he don't mind. If not die, not die. Now, that's my husband. But people think I'm more deep with this thing. He's more of acid. Hey. Now that they gonna say that quiet, don't even touch his family, don't go near there at all, or you see the other side of it. But I'm really glad that he's coming out, he has come out, you know, to take this statement. And so the spouses WhatsApp group is now open. Let them be doing. But on a very serious note, like he said, this is a very serious issue that in Nigeria that we should really investigate this issue. This is not an issue that should be thrown under the carpet. A lot of people are vulnerable. A lot of people are sexually harassing those who are, you know, under them, that they have power over. And this has to stop. Thank you for watching. Bye.
This issue between Natasha Akpabio, the senator representing Ogi Central, and that of Senate President Akpabio, to me, is one of the most important issues. So many of us, most especially the youth and bloggers, are not taking so serious. If you must know, that Senate is almost like a stream, a river, where people go to fetch water. Believe you me, if you put a leader there who does not know the value of water, he go use the merchant. Whatever water that flows out from that stream, it's not left for you, whether the water go dirty or it go clean. If you have somebody who knows the importance of that water, you will drink clean water. But if a person who not even value, he will fetch you home, whether the water will drink will be good or not, you know, man, not even concern. At the end of the day, you will spend your money to treat cholera. And that is what that house stands for. And they did enact law that binding on everybody. Now, Senator Natasha Akpabio, 100 billion naira. And in return, Akpabio's wife also sued that same Senator Natasha 250 billion naira. Billions, so not be millions. That goes to show that they are heavyweight, they get money. Now, what shocked me the most is this picture when I see SNBDC boss say she slapped Akpabio 2020 for trying to molest her, won't touch her the way it's not supposed to be. And at the end of the day, he give her every slap. I want to draw the attention of Madam Akpabio into this. I want to ask Madam Akpabio, as at the time that allegation was leveled against your husband in the year 2020 by former NDDC boss, Joy, were you not married to Akpabio at that time? What was your reaction? If not psychophancy, make I talk. Make they not talk, say I not talk. Let me defend my husband. If now speaking of 10 years, you go come out so bold, say I trust and say no. I don't talk of man who move around every now and then. Now everywhere where your husband is, now you follow. There are some certain things you just stay out of to see how the thing is going to be. Now, Natasha said he get proof, he gave it evidence, he get everything. Maybe you stay your limit, stay for us. This one an issue between senators. They not involve you, even if maybe not your husband. There are certain things you don't get yourself involved with. And as for Senator Ireti Kingibe, I was so shocked. You are not the mouthpiece of a committee set up to look into the issue. Meanwhile, a committee has not been set up. How come you rush, go television, go to defend Akpabio? Were you there? All those things you said are the one where your eyes see. And the one where you don't see, how are you going to defend it? Everybody just they run scatter, just to make sure that make I talk, so that I will be in the good book of Akpabio. And that is exactly why some of you are playing psychophancies. And at this point, I want to urge the men sitting in that house, the Deputy Senate President should preside. May Akpabio step aside. This issue now waiting one as big one, not one way that they treat with kiss glove. May them set up committee, at least ethics and privileges dey there. They should look into it. So long as the case they court, all the evidence so far, when Natasha get, they can bring and come out. If Akpabio, our Senate president, is found wanting, I believe he should step aside and be a floor member. But if peradventure, this woman just fabricated everything, the people of Kogi Central, next time, we will not send this woman come again. That will serve as a punishment. And every other thing, we will feel say, we will want to punish her. So be it, because now get now conduct, get now ethics for that same house. Now, no, as not treat anybody who err against one another or lied against. And as for the use of Nigeria, let's pay serious attention to this, because I now begin to see that the issue of Regina Daniel come up for Instagram, he come back again, remove the husband's name, is gaining more momentum than this one that's of great importance to us as a nation. Why? They do us. I don't want to believe that waiting they do talk, say now controversy, propaganda, and they say for Nigeria. Imagine as important as this. America will emulate, imitate when it comes to democracy. If this kind of issue happened to them, with the position Akpabio is holding as number 3 citizen of the nation, by now, if you don't by himself, not be very pleasant to tell him, step aside, make them look into the matter. If it's not found one thing, we come back. If it's found one thing, the punishment that's supposed to be given to him will be given to him. But now, a man who they don't accuse to that extent is still there, almost like a judge in his case, and nobody's talking. One will expect, if you are really serious as a nation, by now, peaceful rally, just to demonstrate that whatever is happening, we are aware, you step aside. Because I remember back then, when they won't protest, they said they will enjoy for house, making mockery of angry Nigerian youths who need better governance, as if that place is a comedy house. Not until we begin to come out and tell them how serious we as citizens are, I believe something of this nature will begin to meet the order today. And I pray that God Almighty will give us that wisdom to wake up and do the needful. And as for Senator Natasha, get your evidence ready. Otherwise, we will urge the people of Kogi Central not to send you to the house again. Anyway, share and follow the page. Thank you as you do so.
Dear Madam Ikaite, that's the wife of Senator Godswill Akpabio, the Senate President, right? Madam, please, I would like you to know that Senator Natasha is not like an house girl. She's not some house girl that you come and say, oh, why will you do this to me? He's trying to talk to spray my husband. He's trying to put a different narrative over my husband. You want to spoil my marriage? No. Senator Natasha she's not just a woman. She is a woman with power. She cannot just come out to say somebody wants to take advantage of her or somebody is bringing something. She's not a baby now. Because this is what you guys do. Anytime somebody talks about, oh, your husband did this, including the wives of pastors, the next thing the wife will come. My husband cannot do such a thing. My husband cannot do such a thing. It'll be like the one where they call what's the name? Tunde and Adobe, where they trends now. What happened in Tunde and Adobe? The wife na pastor, the wife even say, she asked God tell am say, no be your husband get the pikin. At the end of the day, na the husband get the pikin. They do DNA 9.99999 and the husband get the pikin. So please, before you come out to come and defend your husband, you know it is not easy for a woman to speak up. No. Especially when you don't you don't marry, you don't get some kind of levels for life. It's not easy for a woman to just come out and say, see what this, and not be today. You remember the other woman when been there NDDC, when she complained, said they let her do her work because she said that they try to bring her down because your husband, who happens to be Senator Akpabio, has asked her out before when she don't agree. So it's obviously not like the first time somebody is calling Akpabio over something like this. So before you guys are so quick to come, I'm not saying you should not defend your husband or don't stand by your husband or leave your husband. No, I'm not saying that. But don't be too quick to come and pull down the woman's self-esteem. Oh, why will you do this? Your husband and I are friends, you're this and that. So if you are friends and something is happening, you shouldn't talk. We encourage, these are the things that we're encouraging as females. When such things are happening, you speak up. And if this kind of thing are true, it is very, very wrong. It is very, very wrong because a lot of women where we say they have something to offer their people. They have something to offer their community politically. But because of say, make you not go, if you go, you don't go before only your husband. I even saw comments where people were saying, you want to miss other people never they run this woman. Because when I find them so difficult that it is difficult to believe that a woman can be in position of power without meeting men. Without seeing another person climb her when not be your husband. And it is very wrong. It's a very wrong narrative. They are silencing women with talent, which is not good. And as for those people who carry placard, say they be Akwa Ibom people, don't disturb our Senate president, allow the Senate president to work. Natasha, this one, Natasha, they carry placard. Oh, say when Kogi State people carry their own placard, come and say, Senate president, allow our person to work, allow our, no go say, they don't talk, because I wait on I want so. As I carry placard, so, Kogi people to go carry their own placard, come out. Oh, now go Senate, go work, make on our face on our work. People are not doing anything, they don't want to pay me pass. You are not doing anything in that Senate. I've said it before. Say it again. You are doing nothing. Nothing.